So welcome back to DOREEN'S African Experiences. Look at me. I'm seated in one of the most beautiful places today. It's a gypsum place. They handle gypsum. I don't know if you understand what gypsum is, but it's basically what you people locally do as finishing using concrete, but these people take it to another level and do absolute amazing designs. So you can pretty much plaster your house and you don't have to progress with finishing, and then later on you can hire these people to come and do this job for you. Gypsum is possibly done after plastering, right? After undercoat. Natevana siga.
Wakati webasiga, bagenda jono nanga teka mu gypsum boards.
Kati wache basobola kwano na wakawo.
Kati fe wetumala teka yo boards, these ones are called cornices.
Cornices. Linda kwanzi joba nyonyole bulungi. But first of all, I just wanted you to see me seated in a very beautiful place for a change. We've been in the forest too long. I'm so excited. Can you see my excitement? Guys, thank you for all the support. I love you all so much. This is a business and I'm so excited to be documenting this business in particular. Very nice people, customer care is top tier. I love these people. In truth, people don't even have to give me content, but they still give me content. In the end, I've been a lot of people call me, they say you're supporting them. I don't take that for granted. Thank you for supporting everyone that I bring on here. I'll be bringing you more people, more ideas, different things that we come across, and I promise you, you're going to have a good time. Keep up with DOREEN'S African Experiences. Enjoy. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DOREEN'S African Experiences. Today we are shooting gypsum masters. They deal in other things like aluminium, suspended ceilings, gypsum finishing, and those are their contacts. But my main interest today is going to be gypsum finishing. So do you remember the video we shot on Tarazo? These people are actually neighbors. A lot of you saw the finishing in that video and you wanted to know who did that, who did the pillars, who did this. So I'm bringing you these people today. They are what you call finishing masters. So this road, this is what they call Kumukaga. Kumukaga is on Gayaza Road, coming from Kalere, going to Gayaza. That's right here. Do you see up that far? Temuli mubadia mujevale. Temuli mutafayo. Up that far, that is right next to Komamboga Health Center 3. It's a KCC hospital. And these people are right here by the road, right here. You see that? Gypsum masters. Right next to our Tarazo friends, yeah? And this way, you see Mogus. When you arrive there, you'll be able to see these people. I'm going to make for you one of the best videos I've ever made. I'm so pumped. So this is their business card. It's not so different from what you've seen on the poster. But let's get it started. For starters, you first asked me who did the finishing on these pillars. They did. All right? Madame Jangwan Bulide. So meet her. She's the proprietor of this place. And she's called Rita. And she's the person you'll find here when you come to support. She's very nice. She has more experience. So we are going to work with her. Let her first tell us. We are going to go bit by bit in this place. And you're going to come up knowing everything you need to know. Finishing on, eh? Alright, so we are getting in to get ourselves the current prices of gypsum, the different designs, the different ideas. So what will happen, the designs you're going to see in this video are going to be kind of few, but I'm going to show you more in a slide because the space is a bit small. So it means that you can't put everything you need in the space, in this particular space. All right? So we are going to begin shooting, and we are going to begin with these frames. You call them frames?
Wall panels.
Wall panels. Zino ze zimune ziri.
They are wall panels.
By the way, these people are just setting up. They are setting up because nalaba makateka one ekipande kyammwe kitegeeza mwakajja. So, but I was too anxious. Nebuli obuli wali waggulu.
Those are Connie says.
Connie what now?
Connie says.
Yeah. What are Connie says?
They are basically just designs that are added after doing gypsum, because some people would want it to be plain, but others would prefer Connie says. Those are designs that can bring out the beauty.
Okay.
And for them, they are charged different from gypsum.
So ladies and gentlemen, gypsum is a finishing job. We've been doing series of construction. And we've reached points where we have plastered, okay? And in the process of plastering, I've gone ahead to show you different things in the sense of finishing. How? When you plaster your house, in the process of plastering, people can do finishing for you. Finishing, like I explained before, is just art. It's just a couple of things people engrave in the wall during plastering process to make your house look more beautiful, to stand out. That is finishing. Now, some people are tired of the old-fashioned ways of finishing. They have moved on to HD, or what you locally would call 3D kind of finishing. Kati 3D kind of finishing looks like this, where something comes to life, where you can actually look at a centerpiece like this, yeah, and it's coming to life. A person or your regular builder cannot do this for you using sand and cement. Kati owa gypsum wagiramu. During the process of plastering, the person simply plasters. That's why when I'm giving you prices of plastering, and I separate. If the person is doing finishing, they should charge you this. If they're not doing finishing, they should also charge you this. The reason I'm charging separately like that is very simple. Because we are living in a world where we have alternatives. A couple of alternatives. Mukitegedde. Kati gypsum agiramu awo. So after plastering your walls, okay, they come and smoothen your walls. They scrub them to take out any trash. They use white cement and sandpaper. They scrub your walls, smoothen them, make them look more presentable. And they also level them. Kati, during plastering, some of you use sand that has trash, couple of stones, what? That is why the boys have to scrub the walls first. But this is you who does this, not these people. Kati, for them, they come after you've scrubbed your wall, polished it, and added a bit of white cement. You can now put undercoat. After putting undercoat, that is when you actually start installing gypsum in your walls. Monfuna. Boba tonfunye mbolira, mbuza nkunyonyole. But what I'm explaining to you is gypsum. Gypsum. These are just boards of paper, but they're extremely strong. In fact, now it's heavy. So there is a lot of art in the world. For those who do art, know. Art is progressive. So these are like 3D images. I don't know how to explain 3D images for you, but you've seen Chinese do it, where they can make an image look alive, but it's not even there. But when you look at it, it looks alive. So this is what gypsum does. Gypsum brings out, it makes a finishing job look alive. It makes it come out. Now this is a TV unit. TV unit. So this is a TV unit. Okuveno. Pakeno. Eyo never TV unit. You've seen those, even some of you have these in your places. Naite mumanche bitegeza. So some of you, you have half. You only have the part where the art goes. Some of you only have the triangle where the TV sits. Some of you have the whole thing. So this thing means a lot of things. You can put your art in the sides, you can put a couple images, you can put sculptures, you can put anything. And then in the center, you can put your TV set. All right? So depending on what you need, the prices differ. Ntandikidde TV, your TV unit here. Then we'll progress back to these hanging ceilings. A lot of you see these things there. But I hope you're following. So I've been told a TV unit like this is a complete set. All right? This thing here, it's hard. In fact, if you didn't know gypsum, you would think this was built like this, but it's not. These things are done after construction. So your TV sits here. You can put a bunch of art pieces in here. They have seats, and then there are lights in, going up. It can go as far as you want it, depending on how big your place is. Someone asked me, if I'm renting somewhere and I want something like this to be installed, and they install it, sweetheart, when you're leaving, you can't take it. It's impossible to take out because it changes the demographic of the wall itself, unless you're breaking the wall and taking it. So at something complete like this, it will cost you about 4.5 million Ugandan shillings. Something complete like that. That is a TV unit. But there are cheaper ones, and I'll be showing you. I'm going to show you a couple collages in the video, and then I'll be explaining further. Because there are those that will cost you 2 million Ugandan shillings, there are those that will cost you 3 million, there are those that will cost you 2.5. So, hey, at the end of the day, it comes down to you. Now you've seen these. You know, anyone that has art in their house, if you have art, if you have those big portraits, if you have images, pictures, you can have that. But wall panels. Now these wall panels are installed in your house depending on what you already have. You can put them in, and then you customize images or portraits or pictures that are that big. But they are charged per square meter. It's a running meter. 45,000 shillings a running meter. Running meter, according to her, it is something continuous that is not static. For example, it is going and coming back, like a circle of some sort. So that's what they are calling a running meter. Now they have things that go on the ceilings. When you lay on your bed, normally when we do finishing in a house, all right, we have something we call a ceiling what? Cornices. Corny what? Cornice. Cornice. Is that a French word? Cons. Cons. Anti kugamba mu lulimi lw'okuzimba tubuyita bukoni. I swear that's what we call them, cons.
So they are cornices.
The word is cornice.
Yeah. C-O-R-N-E. C-O-R-N-I-C-E-S.
Cons or cornice. It's a French word. I swear it can't be an English word. That sounds French. But anyway, those that go in your house above the ceiling, in the corners, they run through your house like that. They can also install different designs for you. Here they have this design. I need a new camera. Camera but you can see what I'm talking about. You see those designs? They have different samples. Chifananyi kinaavaayo kino. Leka ndabe kusimu yo kifaananyi. Hana madam. But they're going to show us. So how much do you charge those?
What is it? We charge per running meter, per square meter also. And it starts from 35.
35 a running square meter. 35,000 shillings a running meter. So they have different designs. There is that one. There is that one. There is that one. By the way, can someone come with their own design?
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, there are endless designs to gypsum. By the way, do not be intimidated. Take a photo, bring for them. They will make for you. Because these things are hand designed, right? They're hand designed. So they can make anything you want. For you, you don't have to specifically take what you see. You can come with your own design and say, I've come with this design, I saw this. Some of you are traveling across the galaxy. You know, you're seeing different things in different countries. You know, our African people are very gifted. They can design these things for you. But they'll charge you 35,000 Ugandan shillings per square running meter.
Per square meter.
Per square meter. But them are your running meter banang. I touch in a chistuka one watched.
Those are boards.
They are boards. They are boards.
You want to decide to take one. You don't want a double board. Like you want only one piece. But then that is the design. Those are all designs. So you decide which design you want.
Yeah? If you don't see content anymore coming from me, just know my camera has failed. I need a new camera. 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 This camera has been working for over 2 years, and I think it's time to get a new one. Now let me try and see if I can focus so that we can see what she's talking about. Can we? No, we can't. And fuck with you now. Baby, I can't use your camera. Let me just get a good angle. I can't even explain anymore, man. I know what to say, I know what to do. Problem is my camera is giving me headache now. But anyway, what was this out here? No. This double what? Double boards.
No, it is all a design. It is a design. So there are very many different designs. So for us, we prefer this because the space is small. So we look for the best design where they can look.
Now we can see. Jangolabe, come behind me and see. We explain well. I'm seeing something that's white and something that's gray.
No, this is a color. It is the color that differs. So this was the paint they put. That is.
What's the
like
design?
There are very many designs. Know that it has one name. No, they are just different designs. You can even sit and design your own, and you tell us, I want this.
You want I want to tell them the price of what they're seeing.
So this one we charge from 90,000 to 150
per square meter.
Design, yeah, they might charge you 150
for this design because it's double.
Yes.
When it's single,
they might charge you like 90, like up to 120.
90 to 120 if it's double. If it's single. Single is when the gray part is not there, it's just the white part.
Yeah, it is one.
It's just one. It's not a double board. It's not a double board. So when it's a single board, they'll charge you between 90,000 Ugandan shillings to 120.
It's still negotiable.
It's still negotiable, Okay. Especially those who have like big houses. Do you have a square meter limit where you start negotiating from?
And now we start from 90. If you have less than 90, still negotiable, depending on the design.
Depending on the
how
design.
big the job is.
So the problem is the point of negotiation is from the design,
yes,
and the size of the job. Okay, but at least the idea, you have an idea now. The prices will range between 90 to 120,000 shillings if it's a single board. Single board is that I've showed you. My camera has finally helped us and showed us. I'm living at the mercy. No, the lights will just make the whole situation worse. So kati mkwano bambi mbeera ako tukole njagala kuva wano. Kati there are many other things I'm going to show you. I'm going to put videos after this, inside these same videos. I'm going to put images of different jobs they've done, different things they've done, because I've not been with them this entire time, so I don't know what they've been doing, but at least I know they are good. They were highly recommended by some very good friend of mine. Now, we are going to go to these hanging ceilings, because I've seen many people with them progressively. People are putting these hanging ceilings in their houses. By the way, this would look nice with a chandelier. Right? Put a chandelier there.
These are the different lights.
Auntie, no, ngamba.
It is okay.
I've done a video on lights.
The building is solid. It's like it is.
It's a storage building.
Yes. It would look good, but now we chose this light just because of the space.
Yeah, the space. I understand. What I was saying is, if someone had a chandelier, can they put it there?
Yes, you can.
I believe if you have a chandelier, man, put some
lights you want to put.
I've done a video on lights, on these lights, but we didn't see these. How much are these?
No, we don't sell the lights. We
Just.
To the market
and bought. So yes. No, I just want to know how much you bought this, because these are really nice.
It is like this. We do not do the lighting. We do the gypsum and leave provisions
for light.
So you must be sometimes having your own electrician.
So you work hand in hand with an electrician.
Yes.
We
encourage the electrician to be at the site.
To be on site.
So that he can
plan
that you put the light, you put the provisions here and yeah.
So even you have to be available, because you might say, I don't want that many lights in my house.
Yes.
I just want lights here. Okay, are you following? So they don't give you lights. The lights are not coming with the job. You know, but look at this. This is nice. So how much are these hanging ceilings? How do you charge them?
This is all gypsum. This is all one design.
It's all one design.
It is all one design.
So if someone
who comes and says, I only want this.
Chemba dembuza. Chemba dembuza. Kati you have different designs for hanging ceilings. Yes. Now how do you charge them? The same way like the board.
Yes.
So all your boards.
Not boards. Gypsum.
All gypsum boards.
Not gypsum boards.
Gypsum work. All gypsum work.
Yes.
Ranges between 90 to 120,000 Ugandan shillings. Over there, kasingo.
Range from 90.
Wait. So this one is single. This one here, it's a single board, right? This one is a double board.
No, what differs this design? It is this one. These curves they put. Someone might say, I do not want them. I just want it round like this and another round like this. So this is what we are talking about when we talk of designs. This is the design.
The lines.
These lines are hard to put, yes. Even when you see that TV unit,
that's why it's expensive, because of the carvings.
Yes. So that one also increases the charges.
Interesting. So this one could actually be cheaper than this one.
It might not be cheaper because it also has
inside.
The design inside. So that's why I've told you the design that you choose.
The carvings are what costs people.
Yeah, sometimes.
Not the board itself. It's the carvings that actually cost people.
That is all design.
But your ranges, if it's a single, Kati, what do you mean by a single board?
Kati waliwa kugamba, anti nakugambye buno waliwenu bayongedde kendala. Wala kugamba nze this one I don't want. I just want it plain like this.
Eba single board. But wagamba yongerako.
No. So depending on what you want is what we do for you.
So at the end of the day, it comes down to the client.
Yes.
But then your price goes up by the design.
Yes, by the
so
design.
the more carvings.
Yes.
The more small
things. Choose a simple design, but has a lot of carvings. The price might be what? Different.
Okay. So what if someone says, I want I want this. Give me the price of this.
This one. We don't charge one piece. We charge the whole of it. The whole.
Auntie, yeah. The whole thing. How much could this one be
when
right
you
now?
Start recording from there, you rotate.
What if someone comes and says, I don't want these things, I just want the suspended ceiling?
That one, this is all ceiling. This is just that brought out of the ceiling.
But you interesting. So you build this on the wall that pre-exists already?
Yes.
Yeah, the wall exists, that is Ngalama.
This is a wall.
Not
a board.
That is a wall.
Yes.
And then these are things built on the wall.
Yes.
Then aren't they that heavy?
No.
They're not heavy.
They're not.
Yeah, because they're made out of light material.
Yeah.
But they're still hard.
Yeah, by the way. And another thing about gypsum is affected by water.
Affected by water.
Once they're exposed to water,
end of story.
Yes.
So that's why
you have to put it in a house that does not leak.
The house shouldn't leak. People who are roofing, make sure your roofers have done a good job. Make sure they've done a good job, because Ngalama is that concrete ceiling. That's where these things are built off the wall and off the concrete ceiling. This is a wall, right? This is a board.
We put it for people with stolen buildings.
Those storage buildings.
Yes, I would like my wall to be designed like this. My panel. These are panels, most especially
panels.
Yes. When they're like in the house in a stolen building, and you want maybe to put stuff where you can design it from. You don't want to leave it plain. So we put for you like a simple design with lights. Yeah.
Interesting. So all these things come down to the same price in square meters, but what divides them? Kati jangu tukozese kano ka example akali okumpi. This thing has 1, 2, 3, 4 carvings, I think. How much would this cost? Just this.
I cannot tell.
Based on carvings.
I cannot tell. As long as it has curves.
So the money someone gives you simply buys material?
No. For us, what happens when you want to work with us, you choose the design, then you do the measurements of the room. If you don't have time to come this side of the office, you do measurements like length and width. There are normally some calculate in feet, others in centimeters, others in meters.
Has to be meters.
So when you calculate the length and width, you share with us. We calculate how much it will cost you, and then we give you a quotation.
You give them a quotation.
We give you a quotation. So we start negotiating from the quotation.
So, okay, but whatever money you charge these people includes the material, includes the labor, transportation?
Everything. Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
So this person simply waits for a finished job?
Yes.
Hey, okay. You know, in construction, I have to always ask these questions, because somehow you might pay for something and then you end up being asked for money. So it is impressive.
Give you a finished work.
Finished product, okay.
Then we give you a finished product, and then you can do the electrification and everything.
All right, now I'm going to make a video on this page. Have we understood what gypsum is, how it's priced? There are different designs. I'm going to attach them right now. You're going to see them, different designs in samples. But remember, if it's a single board in square meters, they will charge you ranging between 90,000 Ugandan shillings to 120,000 shillings. That's a single board. If it's a double board, it starts from one what?
With every design, we start from 90 to 150.
Double board ogambye komako 150.
Because specifying.
Specifying. Baja kusumbuwa.
Where you just tell them the charges, we charge from 90 to 150 depending on the design and how big the business is.
Okay. So at the end of the day, that range is for 1 square meter.
Yes.
Oh, per square meter.
Yes.
So if you have 10 square meters and you've settled with, let's say, 100,000 shillings, you multiply 100,000 shillings times 10. Those are your 10 square meters. That is what? 1 million for the whole job. Until we've estimated 10 square meters. But they are negotiable, right? Okay. Zuku katugende. Nsindikira vifana nyini. Alright guys, thanks for watching Doreen's African Experiences. I hope you've actually understood. Ebintu si bizibu rakubanga fena tuyiga biyige. We are all just learning, but now we understand that the reason some of these are more expensive than others is because of these different designs, the carvings. They're a little bit hard to design, so they take a little bit more time, more energy, more effort, and more resources. Remember, these things are designed out of wood, out of paper, cardboard paper, but not your regular cardboard paper. Now it feels like a wall. I'm impressed, man. It actually does feel like a wall. You can't tell the difference, but hey, that's Doreen's African Experiences for you. Have a nice day. See ya.
Bichi ebintu bichi.
So fam, these are the different ideas these are the different jobs they've done, the different ideas, different things that you can actually do yourself. So this is for ideas. They have way more images, they have a book, they have everything you require in order to actually have some of the best work in gypsum. Kindly reach out to these gentlemen and ladies and support them. The work is legit, it's actually highly impressive. I didn't know Uganda had this kind of finishing. So honestly, I'm very impressed. Thank you for watching Doreen's African Experiences. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. This is where everything starts. Have a nice day. See ya in the next video. These are called Gypsum Masters. Once again, they're located in next to actually Komamboga, really. Next to Komamboga Health Center 3, and they produce some of the best work. These are neighbors of the Terrazzo people that we recently documented, so it's very easy to locate them. They are right on the road. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.